What's good, everybody? Dwaine Keys, your friendly neighborhood Negro. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be giving you all the information that you need to know about a simple syrup. Most importantly, how long does it last and what signs should you look for? What does it look like whenever it goes bad? So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Let's do it. Alright guys, so on this channel, one of the most popular videos has become how to make THC lean. Now if you guys did not know, cannabis syrup, THC lean, all that is a cannabis infused simple syrup. Now a simple syrup is generally found in two strengths. You have a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1, which means a 1-to-1 ratio sugar to water. A 2-to-1 ratio would be 2 parts sugar, 1 part water, and that's how you make your simple syrup thicker. One would be a normal simple syrup, and the 2-to-1 would be a more rich, a more thicker simple syrup. Like I said previously, I've shown you numerous amounts of times how to make this on the channel. This is THC lean, but the question still remains, how long does it last? I've told you previously on the channel that your THC lean, your simple syrup, would actually last you 4 to 5 weeks if you keep it refrigerated. If you look right here, I've actually kept this in refrigeration for 4 months to actually take it to the extreme and show you exactly what happens whenever it starts separating. Now, sugar is a preservative, so it can be hard to imagine that the simple syrup will go bad. However, simple syrup can go bad just like all other foods. The first indication that your simple syrup is going bad is you're going to start getting a cloudy appearance. A freshly prepared syrup has a clear appearance. If you look at the syrup that's in the bottle, this is an example of a simple syrup that is still good. You can see how it is clear. But if you look at the one that's in the glass bottle, you can see that it's starting to separate. You can see how it's starting to look cloudy. These are the signs that your simple syrup is going bad. To be completely honest with you guys, after it passed 6 weeks, I would not feel comfortable taking this myself or giving it to anybody else. There's usually 2 types of ways that you make a simple syrup. There's a hot process and a cold process. With the cold process, that's whenever you use a room temperature water to make it. You guys know that I prefer, and most bartenders and people that use a simple syrup, they prefer a hot process, which is when you gently heat the sugar and the water together to make your simple syrup, which is what you guys have seen here on the channel. Now real quickly here, I do want to thank MagicalButtercom for sponsoring today's video. You can always use Dwaine Keys to get 20% off your order with MagicalButtercom. I want to thank them for sponsoring today's video and sponsoring me in general. You can get a Magical Butter machine today for $140 if you use Dwaine Keys as your coupon code. One of the reasons why we like using the hot process more than the cold one is because the simple syrup will last longer. But just remember, if left too long, your syrup can get moldy. So you really only want to make the quantities that you're likely to use in the near future. Now, one thing I want to mention is that whenever you do the hot process simple syrup, it lasts 4 to 5 weeks like we were saying previously. However, if you decide to do a 2-to-1, a rinse simple syrup, it can actually last 3 to 6 months if you keep it in the refrigerator. So just besides making it more thick, because sugar is a preservative once again, if you do this the correct way, it can last 3 to 6 months. All you really want to do is just look for those signs that we talked about before, the cloudiness, the separation. You'll see the separation at the bottom and at the top. Also, you'll start smelling an odor coming from the container. Once that happens, you know that it's time to throw it away and it's time to make a new batch. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for all the love on the channel. New videos are coming soon. I really appreciate all the love from everybody. The people that you see here on the screen are my great Patreon patrons, Facebook supporters, and YouTube membership members. I could not do all the videos that I do without you. and I want you to know that. Thank you guys so much for all the love. If this video did help you and you learned anything new from this video, give me a thumbs up. You will find this video in the playlist under oils, tinctures, syrups. Make sure that you click the link that's in the description and watch all the videos so that you can see all the information about every simple syrup. I appreciate you guys. Until I see you guys the next time. Peace and good eats. I'm out, guys. Much love.